one of the league's best in Jamie Campbell, and he really stood out. So Bazalgette to get us underway. And an easy exit for Ealing on this occasion. Really fine. Numbers are down here. A great handoff by Dykes. And another. Dykes still going. Handing off high. Flings it back inside. And Strong is there. And Ealing will open the scoring. Well, Hartpury would have been under no illusions about how tough the task was that lay ahead of them. But it has just been highlighted. And you just... Susie cannot afford to not bring a player down like that. The tackling too high.
Absolutely, and if you look back, you've got to have your defensive setup absolutely spot on, numbered up, and like you just touched on, 2 missed tackles on a strong carrier, who incidentally I think, had some experience in Gloucester, which is...
Buckley, they go again. Scannell hands to Wilson, who chips it in behind for Dykes, who picks up and scores. Beautifully rounded off. I have to say I've been very impressed with everything that Toby Wilson's done so far this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. From that set piece play, then we haven't really seen Ealing start a play yet, but carry into the middle.
Lovely hands, Wilson, dummies, and he's over.
Oh.
And Harry Shaw is going to be spoken to by the referee as well here.
You've got to be very careful when the try's been scored and the actions on the other players. Do you understand? Be very careful.
Yeah, we can see initially Hartpury deal really well with that line out. They decide to stay down so they don't compete in the air, which has been a super strength.
Bazalgette, great pass out here. Denty, there is space on the far side to stroll in and score. Ollie Holiday opens Hartpury's account. And something for those home fans to cheer about, and also, well, a way back into this game after the dominance of Ealing in the opening quarter. Hartpury with some points.
Nudging back into the game after a nice period of territory.
On target, Bazalgette. Out the ball comes again. Strong, Hatherall, little short pass there, and Geordie gets away. Lovely ball back inside. Strong will dart over for his second. Geordie Gwynn, the man who created that opportunity. And there is the try bonus.
Yeah, it was a nice bit of execution. Just a ball off the hip, really. No communication between the two defenders as to who was going to take the man, so you end up with
either side of the posts. Slotted the first, and he slots the fourth, and Ealing's lead is reinstated and in fact stretched. Back in position, but they're also starting to look very tired as well. Jones fires it out, lovely hands, and on the way it's a second try of the afternoon for Michael Dykes. And it's a 5th try for the Ealing Trailfinders. Braces apiece now for Dykes and for Strong. 1 try for Toby Wilson, and well, they are looking quite unstoppable this afternoon. If those last 3 games have seen...
Their skills are really on point, and in this kind of form it's very, very hard to play against them.
2 is added. And there is... Nope, Strong is. Rips that pass to Scannell, short to Montgomery, reaches up to the line, just short. Now it comes out and it's Dan Jones who will score. Try number 6, right on the stroke of half-time.
You got to love that decision, Jono. Hartpury have just had one go to the bin. They've got to be on the back foot because otherwise they're potentially going to look at another card, penalty after penalty. And Ealing...
Whistle is sounded. Well, it is a very one-sided affair here, indeed, at Hartpury. The score as well. Toby Wilson scored 1, Michael Dykes scored a couple, and then Dan Jones, the man who has the ball in hand and gets us underway in the second half. Well, he was the man who managed to get that. Price to that short side, looped over the top to Harry Shaw, popped it back inside for Holiday, A perfect start for Hartpury at the beginning of the second half.
What a brilliant try that is. Hopefully we should see it on the replay, but just real initiative there by a young player at 9 to just... Ealing think here we go, Ealing think they're just going to keep it tight because of the numbers that they've got.
Can Hartpury manage on this occasion? Ball is back. Picked up by Wards. Gets it to Price. Missed there. Bazalgette fired out. Is it a hat-trick for Holiday? The answer's yes. Ollie Holiday with a hat-trick for Hartpury. They have a third try. They are one away now from ensuring that they have at least something from this encounter.
If you just watch this replay, takes it so well. Nice decoy to the line.
That is a great kick from Bazalgette from right out on the touchline. But Hartpury just need to try and keep that discipline firm. It's a really well worked maul, rumbled up to the line, a touchdown. Ealing's first try of this half. And emerging from the bottom of the pile, not entirely sure who's managed to get this down. Rumbling forwards, off the back goes Willemser. Just short of the line, picked and charged over, surely the try's been scored. Referee says yes. PJ Sheck, the man who has plundered the try. Try number 8 for Ealing. Toby Wilson puts it out, and there is the final whistle. Well, it was a performance of